I have never in my life lost a game of basketball. Is what I would say if I was a liar. Get clickbaited. But if you like basketball, this video might be interesting enough because I will be ranting about my basketball experience in my life. So, um, I have been on a team about, yeah, I was on a team once when I was like maybe 9, 10 years oldish. No, it was probably about 8. You see, the problem is, I don't know how I ended up there. I did not like basketball. I did not have fun. I was not good at it. It just, I don't know why I was there, and so eventually I left. But it didn't take long for me to fall in love with the sport. So that happened when I was 11, in fifth grade, 2018. The NBA Eastern Conference Finals, four-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Celtics. And here's the thing. All I knew about the NBA was that Michael Jordan was called the GOAT, that there's this guy named LeBron and he's really good. There's this guy Durant, Steph Curry, and the Golden State Warriors, which is a team that I heard was incredibly good, and that's about it. That is all I knew. So I looked over at the teams and I just had to pick one to, I guess, cheer for. I mean, I don't live in America, so I can choose whatever I want, right? My cousin, on the other hand, who was about a year and a half younger, he's been hooping since like 5 years old, maybe. So he knew his shit, right? And he was an OKC Thunder fan. His favorite player of all time is Russ. So when I saw that, well, the Thunder had been eliminated, so I can't choose them. So I just kind of looked at the Cavs and I was like, well, this guy LeBron is really good. Might as well root for him. Now, what's funny is my dad, for some reason, supported the Celtics, and of course, he knows basketball, and at that point, I do not. And so we chatted about the series for a bit, and I remember when the Celtics went up 2-0, I said, well, the Cavs are gonna come back. I need to not wanna believe it. All of a sudden, the series are tied 2-2, and then the Celtics go up 3-2. And he was confident that the Celtics were gonna win. And again, I don't know shit, so I just say, well, no, the Cavs are gonna come back, and they did. It's now Game 7, and the Cavs win and move on to the NBA Finals. Little did I know, I was there to see the legendary J.R. Smith fumble in the Game 1 of the NBA Finals. If you know, you know. So that's that, right? Over those years, I had some instances of, regular basketball games in PE, between classes, which was probably the worst kind of them all, but I was at least top 3, top 2 in my own class. I once beat 2 of my classmates by myself, I think in 6th grade, so that speaks volumes, not gonna lie. And since then, I was just kind of hoping for myself, shooting around at the home and the park. And that's one of the most unfortunate things that I just don't have anybody to play with and train with. In high school, we decided to sometimes go outside during the lunch breaks and just hoop. The problem with my friends and anybody around, all they wanna do is play horse, which is fine, but I can't train my fucking skills in defense, especially if we're not gonna play a normal game. Now, I don't expect them to agree to play a proper game in 30 minutes, but like at least we could play like King of the Hill or something. Whatever. It's fine. Rarely I would play with my cousin. I played with him and his friends a few times. That was fun. Not last year, or was it 2 years ago? Yeah, that kind of sucked. I could not make a single shot. They're all taller than me. They all play basketball seriously. I was just there for the fucking vibes. Oh well, happens. Let's go back a bit, right? High school, let's go to 10th grade, I think it was. I had this classmate. He's not a good student. Whatsoever. I don't think he became a better student even after he left our school. The same year, I think it was. So, whatever, he likes to talk shit. He's not like completely toxic, but it's one of those people who talk shit because they let's say to associate themselves with that kinds of people, and they do whatever the fuck in the city after school every single day, if you know what I mean. I remember this so well. It was geography class. I sit with someone at the very back in the left, and he sat with his friend at the very back in the middle. And all that time, I was genuinely hoping to get one of the guys to play 1v1 against me in PE. I was genuinely just wanted a game. Win or lose, I don't give a fuck. I just wanna put my skills to the test and see what I can improve, because I don't have anyone to play with. Now, of course, he took it like a personal challenge, and he looked over at his friend and said some shit like that. Oh, like he wants 1v1. He's talking shit, and I wasn't. I genuinely just wanted to play a game. So eventually we got their chance. Unfortunately, that was late in the PE class, so we didn't really finish it. Okay, that didn't count. Next time though, we finally got time. We got free time to play one-on-one, and I whooped his fucking ass. Oh my goodness, it was I don't remember our first game, but what I do remember is I made a few drives. I have a good Euro step, so I whooped his ass on that multiple times. I made a few gem shots, and whenever he went inside, I have this problem where I would let people um, too much inside uh, the paint, where they could just lay it up way easier, which is how he constantly got a few points up. But other than that, if I push him away, he's just kind of stuck and trying to shoot over me and stuff like that, which wasn't working out for him. So I won. He was kind of silenced. Next time, well, I am up 2-0. I won again. And I think it was the third or the fourth match where it wasn't a regular match. That day happened to be where I just can't make a shot, and no matter what I do, he just makes everything. So you know what? I thought, okay, fair game. I lost. Cool. We're like 2-1. But eventually I won again, so the record is at least 3-1. And you can tell I was better. It was nothing personal. It was genuine for me. I wasn't talking shit. He did a bit and he lost. So, moral of the story for y'all: if someone's talking shit, just whoop their ass in basketball. There's not many more things that really matter in life other than winning in basketball. Let's be real. Let's be for real here. So that's a thing where my basketball playing kind of peaked, because ever since I just hoop with my friends for fun, like just shoot around and shit, and that's it. My ball knowledge though, I constantly was watching box scores and highlights. Look, I'm not staying up until 3 a.m. to watch an NBA game. No way. And I am also not paying for that shit to watch in the day. I'm trying to play video games. I'm trying to do some other shit. But what did improve my ball knowledge a lot is watching Kenny, KOT4Q. If you don't know him, he's a NBA 2K YouTuber, and now he's a podcaster. He's just involved in a lot more professional basketball, probably that stuff. I was I was constantly watching his rebuilds. Now, if you know, you know. If you do rebuilds, you are looking through rosters. If you're looking through rosters, you see a lot of players. And when you constantly see a lot of players, you start to remember them, how they play, what they are, on which teams they are in, on what years. So thanks to that, my ball knowledge is actually not bad at all. Now, since like 2021, my ball knowledge kind of worsened. It's not bad still, but I just didn't really watch that content. I wasn't interested in NBA that much, but that's that. Um, Recently I got back into basketball once again. The weather is getting warm. I can hoop again, you know, and just hope that my cousin makes it big, because he's good. Yes, talent, he has the work, he has the grit, he has the skill. He's 6'3". I think he can go far for sure. So, um, let's see if I missed anything other basketball related that could be important. I think that's it. I'm not the biggest hooper, but I'm also not the smallest. I just hope I can dunk one day. One day I will. I have a plan. Okay, bye.